what will happen with Paige Evelynn child support. Will they actually finally pay up for that, or will Feel the Vibe and just say, nope, we'll give you that child support instead and win out for that Evelynn?
All right, time to analyze the skins. We have 3 versus 3, so an
Hmm.
even matchup here.
Hmm.
I love Kog'Maw. I think Kog'Maw skins are fantastic. He has so many great options, and all of them are just so unique and so good. Um, Urgot, I don't know much about Urgot and his skins. I think Xin Zhao is like Warring Kingdom Xin Zhao, beautiful skin. Same thing with the Jarvan skin. Like Riot did a very good job with like I think it was the Chinese New Year theme skins or something.
Revel, yeah.
Yeah, they did a very good job with those skins. They're beautiful skins. Zombie Brand, I love that skin. So fun, so cool. Valkyrie Leona, pretty good. I think it's like the Leona skin that would make Iron Stylist cringe if Iron Stylist could cringe at Leona, but it's still a good skin.
I still think the advantage for the skin war is Feel the Vibe. We'll do the
Yeah,
introductions next game, but yeah, Zombie Brand, a little expensive for a skin. Butcher Urgot. Urgot has skins.
yeah, I know. I thought they're just like ugly, ugly, ugly. Like, nope. Like honestly, this one looks pretty much just like traditional Urgot to me.
It's like a recolor, but it has like a
Like
different
there's
claw
a
and a
few different
different throw.
stitches. His
Yeah.
guts like open like a little bit less.
Yeah.
Oh dear.
Poor Buwberry and that Urgot. Never loved.
What I find
Anyway.
interesting, I'm gonna go there. I'm gonna make a Dota 2 comment. What I find interesting is that League of Legends they tend to shy away from ugly champions like Urgot because they feel like they're very unpopular because of their appearance. Whereas in other games like Dota 2, like what's his face with the hook,
Pudge.
Pudge is actually one of the most popular champions.
Hmm.
So I feel like what they like, as much as I say like I love all these pretty champions in League of Legends and like all these really cool skins, I think it'd be awesome if we just had more like kind of like gross, disturbing champions that could like play up some fun mechanics in that sense. Yeah,
I would say to the demographic, I see why Dota is the way it is and how League is the
yeah,
way it
that's
is as
true.
well. So we're gonna be starting this off Buwberry on over the bottom lane with that Kog'Maw. We're gonna have Sauron, not surprisingly, going bottom lane with the Syndra, and we're gonna have a pretty awesome time for the first engagement. It's looking like konfetarius is gonna be able to pick up the midpoint while we have J4, not surprisingly, taking out the midpoint as well. Engagement, team fight. Who do you think they have the advantage for this first windmill fight?
Ooh, this is tough. I think that Feel the Vibe has a bit more poke, a bit more safe poke rather. I think Kog'Maw has a lot of range. However, it's going to be hard for him to exploit that, especially with Valkyrie Leona armor in the front line there. Yeah, we see Leona just coming in, zoning them out, making things really difficult. And we see her engage on them.
Yeah, the armor gonna go in, you're gonna get out inFe gonna be taking that first blood kill or death right there. Great job by HaIfhearted picking up that kill. Now we're gonna see armor throw out Zenithblade, gonna miss off the line, konfetarius gonna come up on the side, gonna try to pick up onto something. Do you see the first one going down as well? J4 gonna be for the team of Paige Evelynn child support. Now we're gonna see BuddhaRice pick off as well. We're gonna trade off of Netorare Man. Netorare Man gonna take a little bit of poke. inFe comes in with the first revive, and now inFe gonna try to get the kill, get the pick up
Gets
onto
Elise.
Netorare Man. Now they're gonna try to go into half-hearted. Half-hearted gonna go off on the side, pick off some other good things onto inFe. Can they actually pick up the kill? Nope. And the windmill probably gonna be taken from the team of Paige
It's
Evelynn child
close.
support, but not
That may
konfetarius
get
gonna
it.
come right back in. And how far they're gonna be able to just kite this Evelynn out. You have the kill onto the Maokai, and now armor gonna try to go in onto konfetarius. konfetarius taking a lot of damage, pick up the kill from Netorare Man.
Feel the Vibe did a very good job with that team fight. Maokai was able to stall the windmill fight for quite a while. I really like the sapling toss that he did onto Jarvan while Jarvan was trying to cap. However, Paige Evelynn child support was not able to get back there fast enough with their other revives, and Feel the Vibe was able to get the windmill.
Very good game, a little bit for Feel the Vibe right now, and taking a little bit of advantage over in the top lane. Sorry about the points right there. But overall, we'll see what Paige Evelynn child support can really do for this windmill. Panzerzs picking up the relic, going to be able to at least get a little bit buffer for the next fight. It does have level 6, so Crescent Sweep is going to be active and alive for the team. We'll see what'll happen. Bottom lane though, Sauron was pushing pretty hard against the Urgot, and the Urgot now pushing right back onto the team. What do you think this bottom lane match is going to attribute to? Is Urgot going to be the best onto the Syndra, or will Syndra still trade off really well? Well, we
I
do
think
see a
Syndra's
3-man
yeah,
game, sorry.
4-man
konfetarius
gank.
Gonna go in there, gonna try to get some good damage on Storm. Storm gonna back away. Now Armor gonna go respawn. Buwberry gonna be slowed down, solo flared down, and now we see Dienovv gonna be able to pick up the kill onto Buwberry. Now we do see Armor trying to go around, trying to pick up on this konfetarius. Does pick up the kill from the Xenoblade. Great job by Armor to get that one up. And that 4-man gank thwarted by the team of Feel the Vibe. Great job by responding over there.
Yeah, they did a really good job down there. Managing to pick up the kill on Evelynn too. Evelynn's early game damage is kind of low, so they were able to keep that point despite the fact that she was there, which was also good.
Yep, definitely, and Buwberry now going to try to re-engage. Gets the hyper position kinetic version, going to get denied though, and wow, the damage output between the two is a little immense, but unfortunately half-hearted and everybody the rest kind of just made them pay for that. Konfetarius off on the side, going to try to search out half-hearted. Does get sighted, but they're still just going to go for this point. Over in the bottom with the quarry. Quarry going to be neutralized. Can they actually capture it? Half-hearted off on the side looking for zoning. And we do see PECS Evelynn child support. Evelynn doing the back dooring. Going to try to get to the boneyard. It's going to be a neutralized at least, but konfetarius it's still being able to see just because it is neutralized. And now Sauron's going to get slowed down. Now it's konfetarius going to try to get onto half-hearted. Half-hearted going to try to return it, but now Sauron going to miss off the line with the scatter of the week, but still going to be picked up from the kill. Sauron going to be able to pick up that kill onto Evelynn. Meanwhile, over in top lane, we do have BuddhaRice getting down by Armor with that Leona. Panzerzs going to try to push up from the windmill, try to take it down. Maokai over here picking up a kill over in bottom lane. Too many kills everywhere around. What actually happened at the bottom left?
So much
did you see that?
I was actually watching top lane. Stuff happened. It was great.
I guess it's just Buwberry coming back into lane saying, hey, there's somebody trying to take my turret. I will be able to take that back.
Buwberry was there for a bit by himself. He wasn't able to take the point. And then Maokai came down, gave him a hand, and then that's how the point back.
Got it. inFe coming in for this gank over there. Panzerzs doesn't have to back away, super low, but inFe takes a lot of breath from the first little damage output. Now we do see konfetarius off on the side, going on Netorare Man, who was exhausted, but now the exhaust going on the BuddhaRice. BuddhaRice is going to get zoned out, going to be taken down possibly. And it is the ultimate from the Pyroclasm, going to be doing a bit of damage, but he's up on one person. konfetarius is going to be taken off on the side. Netorare Man and Netorare Man trading off, killing out the Evelynn.
We see a huge advantage right now for Feel the Vibe. They're doing a really good job. They got that windmill initially. They're managing to defend their points really, really well. And also they're responding to the windmill and a lot of to PECS Evelynn child support, a lot of their ganks and stuff. So they're doing a really good job of having a lead and also maintaining this lead over PECS Evelynn child support.
Yeah, sorry about that, guys. I didn't actually see that I was on the gold cloud. I thought it was off, but my bad. But yeah, they're doing a really good job just picking up, like you said, and we'll see if they can actually come back from this PECS Evelynn child support. Walking around trying to find something. Armor actually catches out konfetarius off on the side. Can they actually finish up the kill? No, Armor is just a little bit too supporty until that comes up and happens. Sauron, great unleashed power, going to be unleashing it right in front of Evelynn. inFe right now going to get caught up on the side. You didn't see the Void Lane coming out, or Spider Lane coming out, and inFe going to be picked up from half-hearted. This looks like a totally different Feel the Vibe team right now. Just pushing around PECS Evelynn child support, and PECS Evelynn child support never really having the startup that they usually would have. Feel the Vibe going to be able to pick up the point over at the quarry when the windmill is going to be exchanged for this.
Windmill's a quest too.
Yeah, the windmill's going to be able to give him a little bit more advantage. But we do see Netorare Man trying to backcap over here onto the claw. Can they actually capture it? We will see. inFe now going off on the side, going to pick up on the half-hearted. Half-hearted not going to get hit by that sapling. Not going to get hit by the arcing smash. Going to be hit by something. Yeah, it will be Buwberry off on the side, and inFe going to pick up the kill through the ultimate. Netorare Man going to be able to capture it through the cocoon. Panzerzs still trying to capture his own point for the claw. It is konfetarius going to be able to pick that one up. No problem. Sauron up on this side going to go off onto inFe. inFe is taking a little bit of damage, but they're defending this point pretty well for the quarry.
Yeah, Feel the Vibe doing a really good job. Even though they've lost the windmill, they're managing to keep this bottom point from PECS Evelynn child support. So even though, yeah, they gave up that important point and they gave up the quest, being able to keep that point and also neutralize the refinery, I think is what that point is. Really, really strong for them.
Yeah, definitely good stuff. Half-Hearted now going to be able to pick that one up over there. The refinery being taken away from there. Now Sauron going to go get the unleashed power onto Buwberry. Buwberry gets that managed mitigation through the ultimate, and it's going to be Sauron going to be taken down right now. Armor now going to re-engage upon it. Buwberry going to be taken down. Armor going to get away from this one just really quickly. Confetarius going to try to talk the Netorare Man. A little bit too tanky and a lot of damage coming out, and it is going to be Brand. No, Netorare Man going to be able to take him down, unfortunately, through the Xin Zhao.
Top lane Macy is pretty stout. We saw Kogmaw and Jarvan going down there. Kogmaw got dangerously close to Jarvan, and Jarvan was able to initiate on him and knock him up. However, Kogmaw was able to back off enough. They're both around 50% health, poking each other down, trying to push this point. But for the most part, I think BuddhaRice is going to be able to defend this point from Jarvan fairly well.
We do see a pick-off kill from Sauron. Great job by Half-Hearted getting the Pyroclasm and onto the team. Now Half-Hearted going on the Confetarius. Ooh, its damage output ridiculous amount. And the armor actually going to pick up the kill. Now we do miss the Seer from Half-Hearted, but it is still going to be Sauron picking up the kill through the Spear. And now we're going to see what's going to happen through Dienovv and BuddhaRice still talking in the top lane. BuddhaRice has done his best little imitation of a 300 stand, being by himself and being, well, just talked upon by everybody of the team of Feel the Vibe. Feel the Vibe does pick over the windmill, and now I think the aggression over at the quarry is going to be done with. I think they're going to be able to just disengage. Yet Confetarius wants to engage upon this, and Confetarius going on really low. Can they actually pick this off? Armor still trying to get Zenith Blade onto Confetarius. Solar Flare
misses.
And now we're going to see the shield. Did it break? Can she finally hit it? Oh my gosh, the dodge and the
man.
onto
it. God, sir.
Armor gets to that last auto in. Great job, but Armor going to be picked off as well. And now Feel the Vibe is going to be in the back pedal off of this one, at least for kills. But it's still looking like they're going to be down a lot in points right now.
They're down a lot on points, and they finally managed to get that point back. Feel that having their quarry for so long that like poor Evelynn child support had to respond to it and just was stuck down there for so long. However, they are managing to take the windmill now, possibly. Konfetarius very, very low on Evelynn, getting chased down by Elise. Elise repelling, gets the kill on Evelynn, however, the rest of the team is there to respond and also manages to take down Elise.
Yeah, Evelynn child support now is going to have that windmill advantage, but they're going to lose out onto the quarry yet again. So not surprising over there. They're going to trade off 1-for-1. Feel the Vibe actually has done a really good job controlling pretty much 4 points out of this game. Not really care about the windmill as much anymore and really neutralizing the spot lane.
No, like people think that the windmill is like the most important point in Dominion, but a lot of like high pro players make an argument for the bottom points being the most important points.
And it's looking like it right now. inFe taking a lot of damage from the burn. Half-Hearted not going to be able to finish off the kill, but Dienovv on the other hand is going to be finished off on the side. Netorare Man going off on the back line, trying to get in the Buwberry, but the Solar Flare is going to be enough to secure one kill. There's going to be a trade-off of 1-to-1, and now Buwberry going to pick it off. And it is now a triple kill for Sauron. Can he pick up a Quadra and a Penta on that side? Nope, he's just going to go wait out, just trying to disable as much as they can. inFe now going to get picked off a little bit of damage. A lot of bit of poke, and inFe in a really peculiar situation. Gonna go use that central Maelstrom to try to mitigate all the damage coming onto them.
And they should just have Half-Hearted having very low mana too, but he picks up the health relic so he can still cast spells again.
Yep.
They're defending the point really, really well still. Sauron still trying to kite around Evelynn. They managed to kill each other. That was great. It's Evelynn child support. They're getting their bottom point back again, getting the quarry. However, Feel the Vibe is getting the windmill. It's like as soon as Feel the Vibe loses 1 point, they respond by taking another. It's just really, they're in such a great position. They have such a huge lead over Evelynn child support. It's going to be really difficult for them to come back.
But you see BuddhaRice using himself as bait, did a really good job. Getting the kill was actually BuddhaRice still onto Netorare Man. Now Panzerzs going to try to take over the windmill. Armor and Dienovv over in top lane going to be saying, nope, you cannot do that to the windmill, and we're going to see what they can do to actually hold off onto this point. We do have the neutralization over at the bottom right with Boneyard. Buwberry going off on that one, trying to try to get some damage onto Half-Hearted and Solarn, but Sauron going to be able to pick up the kill. It's actually Half-Hearted through the burn passive that he does. Armor going to go re-engage over in top lane, and Feed taking a lot of damage, but it's not going to be enough, and it is going to be that kill from Armor, and it is going to be the windmill. Finally captured for Evelynn child support, not 69 points. Do you think they can come back?
I think they're in a good position now. They finally have 3 points again. They have the bottom point neutralized against Sauron. I think that if they manage to keep it up and they keep, if Feel the Vibe keeps making mistakes like they did right there when they used BuddhaRice as bait, then there's a very good chance that they could come back. However, they are at a very big disadvantage right now that it's risky and it's going to take them a lot of really strong plays.
Yeah, there's definite truthfulness into that. Notice somebody in the chat room said, yeah, of course PECS is at 69 points. Why wouldn't they be? But unfortunately, I don't think that's going to be much longer. Buwberry going to be taken down right over here. HaIfhearted taking a lot of burst, so not going to be able to contribute too much. And just zone out the minions and just try to get those down right quickly. Also going to die the minions, and that would be a really sad thing. Panzer going to go right onto Dienovv, reducing konfetarius. Going to use the ultimate Agony's Embrace to try to re-engage onto this fight. Dienovv now taking a lot of front, and BuddhaRice should be able to help out clean up the kills, but we do trade off 1 for 1. Now 2 for 1. Sauron getting double killed by that BuddhaRice. BuddhaRice still going to chase, but great solo for her. Is that going to be enough to hold off under there? But it is still HaIfhearted with no health, so that's why he backed away from this one. But now we're going to see BuddhaRice try to catch up to HaIfhearted.
Can you do it? Oh, got him.
Ithacan surprised going to be able to pick up that kill right there. Armor now going to try to go on to konfetarius, but that's an Evelynn versus Leona. Usually the Evelynn will try to win out that matchup.
It's like we have like the most virtuous woman versus like the most horrible skank in League of Legends.
Poor Evelynn. Why, rest in peace. But now we do see konfetarius going to be backing away from this one. Dienovv now pushing over in the bottom lane with Feel the Vibe. Down on 2 points. It's 3-2 on the point score, or on the captures right now. Looking like PECS Evelynn Shotsport has a semblance of, well, we're getting back in this game. We're getting some good damage. But
they're doing a good job of keeping their 3 points and kind of making sure that they stay at 69 points, because that's just awesome. Like that'd be, and I feel like Feel the Vibe might be giving it to them maybe just a little bit to like hold it at 69 just a bit longer.
Either that, or Feel the Vibe doesn't really have that control anymore with BuddhaRice having actual items, and that's actually a scary thing. Unless you focus down on BuddhaRice is not going to get enough effective DPS, although Ithacan Surprise could finish with the team just a little bit. You do see a trade-off in 2 kills right there, and now we see inFe unfortunately going to be taken down as well. And great job by Feel the Vibe really capitalizing on the damage output, but on the bottom lane, Buwberry actually winning out the fight against Sauron. They're going to be trading off the points right over there for the Boneyard compared to the windmill.
Yeah, that's very good for them that Urgot managed to take that bottom point, because even though they got the windmill, they need to just make sure that they don't give up any more points, because they can't afford them right now at 69. And just as I predicted with BuddhaRice, they're doing a very good job of actually initiating onto him. We saw like a Leona direct ultimate onto Kogmaw, and they managed to catch him and explode him. And BuddhaRice's flash is also on a flash is on a long cooldown in general, still on cooldown. So for that team fight, he wouldn't have been able to get away anyways.
Yeah, it's very unfortunate, and we do see a kill for kill. We had the Brand going down, Leona going down over at the top as well. BuddhaRice and everybody's praised of them shots, but can they actually capture the point before it goes down? Yes, they will, and it is still going to be 3-2 capture points right now for PECS Evelynn Shotsport. They're just going to keep it going for themselves right now. While Feel the Vibe, they're actually losing this game, and they could possibly not win this one, so they might need to step it up just a little bit. They're falling just a little by little. Just 1 point going down, but it's going rapidly, and Feel the Vibe needs to regroup right now.
It's enough. I've seen so many Dominion games where like one team got way too cocky with like their huge advantage over the other team, like 450 versus like 40 points or something. And it's just so dangerous to do that, especially with Dominion's comeback mechanics, like respawn timers, wave, respawn, that kind of stuff. So you really have to be careful.
Buwberry does get picked off from the 4 5-man gank over at bottom lane. You have konfetarius and Armor trying to deal it out against Sauron right over there. We do have inFe coming right back. We're going to go fight with Dienovv. Neutralization of the point does not happen, but the shutdown does happen from Panzerzs. And now the cleanup from BuddhaRice and Panzerzs. Is this going to be enough? Ooh, Netorare Man get the cocoon, and the Panzerzs can he get out of there. BuddhaRice using the flash to get out of there.
Good job.
And going to get out of that danger. All in the meantime, this little zombie Brand does not care about all that fighting, goes up the top lane and picks up the windmill. And unfortunately, I think 69 is going to go down.
Oh,
that is GG.
Keep it classy, Dominion.
But yeah, overall, great job by Feel the Vibe. Like, they did what they did to kind of secure that fight so that windmill could actually be taken. But the other thing was they did not really focus down on the Kogmaw, which now konfetarius going to be focused down first. Kogmaw just going to do immense amount of damage, and he is not getting focused at all. Half-Hearted going to have to get out of there. Armor, I mean, you can't really do anything, buddy. Try to get around, but you're not going to get anything out. Now we're going to see Half-Hearted going to be getting upon by Panzerzs. Panzerzs going to be able to pick up that kill, and now Armor is going to see if they can actually zone him out. Going to go right on the BuddhaRice, going to try to do his best little impression of a 4 versus 1, but not going to actually finish up on that one.
And another thing that Feel the Vibe has to be careful of with this game that I just noticed is we see PECS Evelynn child support. In those early team fights, they were losing them. However, a lot of their champions scale into late game in a really scary way. Like, Evelynn's early game damage is just abysmal, and Kogmaw, he doesn't really quite have the range yet. He doesn't have the % health damage. However, now that he has the items, he has an Infinity Edge, a Phantom Dancer, and a Last Whisper. Like, Feel the Vibes can't really build any defensive items against that. They have to try and end this game soon.
Yeah, especially if BuddhaRice can get protected this whole time. It's not looking too good for them. konfetarius actually taking a lot of damage from the Netorare Man. Great focus, but can they finish up the kill? And a pause comes out yet again. Looking at the items very quickly, what do you see? Runic Bulwark, Market, that's what I see from the team PECS Evelynn child support. Well, we don't have that on the other side, but what else do you see? Or Runic Bulwark, we have both sides, but what else do you see overall from items?
We're seeing a lot of very typical items that I'd expect. Like, I'm really happy that we're not seeing any Deathfire Grasps. I'm trying to think of what's interesting here in terms of items. Like, everything's pretty much expected. We see Xin Zhao. I like that his build is very tanky. He just has the Yumu's Ghostblade and also Last Whisper for the armor penetration, and that's all the damage that he needs. After that, he's just building tank. He has his Locket of the Iron Solari. He's got some lifesteal, which is good. Vampiric Scepter is a very good item. Just having that lifesteal just right off the bat for just an 800 gold investment is a really strong thing to have. On Feel the Vibe, looking over their items, we see Elise. She's going to build a Wooglit's Witch Cap fairly soon, which should help her with some great invulnerability trolling.
Yep, that should be good enough. The konfetarius actually coming back in and going to be yanking down right quickly from Armor. Traded off with Netorare Man, picking up, run this in, but Panzerzs going to be taken up right quickly from Half-Hearted. Now we see BuddhaRice going right onto Dienovv. Dienovv, can they finish up the kill on the BuddhaRice? No, that is one, but that is the damage output from Half-Hearted. Great job picking that one up, but we trade that off with konfetarius picking up the kill on the Half-Hearted. Leona getting picked up somewhere. I don't remember that one.
That's Xin Zhao. Leona went after Kogmaw, got the kill on Kogmaw, and then Xin Zhao came in and took it down.
Yeah. So yeah, overall, lots of melee in the jungle. Doesn't really mount too much because Feel the Vibe still has only 2 points. They need to capture a 3rd point.
We see quite the comeback right now from PECS Evelynn child support, especially because, as I said, their champions scale into late games so well. One thing I noticed too is that Evelynn was actually getting caught a lot early game, and she has the most deaths of everyone. She has 16 deaths, whereas like next is like Urgot at 11. It's just non-stop getting caught for konfetarius. However, they're using it to their advantage now because they're focusing konfetarius, and meanwhile Kogmaw is kind of out there doing his thing, and they just don't really notice him. Evelynn's just too tempting.
It's the mind games that PECS Evelynn child support really does. I think that really set them apart from other teams, really. I mean, konfetarius, I think he's playing the role okay. I mean, he's starting the fight, and you can't really do too much anything else other than Agony's Embrace and then just try to throw some hate spikes. And now BuddhaRice caught up on the top lane. This might be the turn for the team. Netorare Man picking up off the kill over there. While we do see Urgot being picked up over in bottom lane. So this is 2 kills that are very important. Netorare Man going to pick it up from the kill off of inFe. inFe going to try to go on to Half-Hearted. Gets the twist advantage, and Half-Hearted does miss off from the Pillar Pillar of Flame. And we're going to see now the team of PECS Evelynn child support try to get over the drill. Dienovv now going to be talked to, going to try to do some stuff, try to get out of there. Nope, he's just going to kind of close him in, just hold him in as much as they can. Panzerzs going to be able to get out of there, but it is a 3-2 advantage. Can they actually hold that advantage? No, they can't even capture the point over by the claw or the drill, and it's not looking too good for the team of PECS Evelynn child support right now.
No, that last bit, what Half-Hearted did there with Brand on Kogmaw top lane was beautiful. He managed to unleash a full combo on him, took him down, and that hurt them a lot for that fight. And also just bottom lane, Sauron getting bottom lane neutralizing is just not doing them favors.
Yeah, no, unfortunately, BuddhaRice not picking up the kill. Evelynn Child's part. Confederates not going to try to be chased around by Netorare Man. Gets picked up by the Spiderling, but not going to be able to actually get killed. And now it's 3-2 on the advantage. But for how long Panzerzs needs to finish the kill onto HaIfhearted.
Into it.
Yeah, Armor.
We see inFe coming down. inFe is going to be able to defend the turret in time. Both HaIfhearted and Armor very low health, so he'll be able to defend the turret no problem, especially with how tanky he is. He might even pick up the kill on HaIfhearted.
Or get CC down for days and feed. Yumi taken down like quickly. Netorare Man picking up the kill. And great job by HaIfhearted just sticking it out as long as he could over there. 22-97 on the point score. We do see Evelynn coming up for a back cap over by the drill. And now we're going to see if Urgot can push over the bottom lane, which is actually the more important thing right now. Because Sauron is going to be able to, well, get Scout of the Week. Going to go slow down Buwberry's approach. Can they actually take it? It's only 3 minion waves really helping out right now. And now we're going to see what'll happen with Buwberry. Unfortunately, I don't think that's going to happen. Neutralization is not going to be enough over in the top right for the drill. And I think pays Evelynn child support.
They'll probably get a neutralize on the windmill. I think they're going to come in over in time. Maybe Maokai will be able, inFe will be able to come by and stop them, but no.
It is now inFe going to go in there. Going to have to regain relation of damage with that damage output. But Netorare Man with the Zayas. Actually, the Wiglet's going to be able to pick up another kill onto Panzerzs. Panzerzs re-sustaining too hard, but Panzerzs going to be taken down right now. And I think this is going to be clean up. BuddhaRice actually pick it off on the side. That was actually the bigger thing. HaIfhearted going to try to get onto inFe, and inFe just going to be taking so much damage from the start. Unfortunately, inFe is going to be taken down right quickly before he trades off with Netorare Man. He almost made the play of the century, couldn't pick up HaIfhearted, but it was not enough. But in the meantime, Buwberry is actually going to be able to neutralize the pot. Port over in bottom. What happened there?
He managed to actually get the point. He managed to take down Sauron on Syndra. Evelynn came down to take a look, see what was going on, but she didn't really contribute much at all. So this really helps out pays Evelynn child support. That could have been GG if Urgot didn't win that lane down there. However, he was able to, and Buwberry is going to get much love from his teammates for what he has done.
Yeah, but that's the thing. It's only going to be a matter of fact. Oh my gosh, we do have Xin Zhao. Going to pick up the HaIfhearted. Now we're going to have Armor being picked up over in top lane. BuddhaRice barely saving out alive. And now Confederates and everybody the rest going to have to try to save out this point in the windmill. But now we're going to see the rush over in the bottom lane. We're going to try to get over the core. It is Sauron, but Sauron's going to have to back away from this one. Netorare Man going to have to re-engage. inFe now going to just delay Dienovv as much as he can to actually come out and contribute to this fight. Sauron is then going to be able to stick down the kill onto Buwberry. Now Sauron going to try to just do enough just to delay, but will this be the win for pays Evelynn child support? They do have 3 points pretty much secured. They have to put some pressure from Feel the Vibe.
I'm trying to see what they can do. Right now, looking at the revives for Feel the Vibe, I think a lot of them are used. Yeah, all of their revives are pretty much used on their team. Whereas pays Evelynn child support also used, but the fact that pays Evelynn child support has 3 points means that they're at a huge advantage. So, yeah, it's rough. They did a good job. Once again, Buwberry, awesome job securing that point against Sauron. Would be interesting to see what happens. It's so close. It could be anyone's game, really.
Yeah, Garrison going to be used to delay the HaIfhearted capture. Now we're going to see the Demossi go in with the Cataclysm. It is going to be Xin going to be taken out first. Now inFe going to be taken out second. Great double kill from HaIfhearted. HaIfhearted using the Wooglet, but he's going to be still picked off from Confederates. Confederates going to pick off from the side. BuddhaRice now going to focus down, and now Armor is going to be the one getting focused down. Netorare Man using the Wooglet a little bit weirdly, but still going to be able to pick up a kill onto Confederates. This should be the cap for the windmill. I think Feel the Vibe is actually going to be able to finish this game out. Netorare Man going to take out the windmill. The point's going to be neutralized, at least for the refinery. Like you said, it is going to be some good game action for this finals. And it is Feel the Vibe looking like they're going to get the win today.
Yep, that's the win. Oh man, that was awesome. That was a really close game.
FTV is going out over there. Great job by Feel the Vibe taking the first game of this finals matchup between pays Evelynn child support.
That was close. I was really nervous for Feel the Vibe, especially with pays Evelynn child support's late game team comp.